Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about, well, the future of Apex Legends. Season 22 is off to a pretty interesting start, and we have a lot of cool new content like the new district map and, well, Akimbo. But there are some teasers on the new map which seem to indicate the new legend Artemis and really what we know about her. So we're going to go over that, what's going on with Lifeline Reborn, and so much more, and we're also going to go ahead and give out a Bangalore Heirloom recolor. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill, but without further ado, let's talk about the new legend Artemis. So Apex Legends Season 22 has been pretty fun, although there is one thing missing. We don't have a new legend, but we did get a brand new map, and with the new map we're starting to actually see a couple of teasers about an upcoming legend coming to the game. You might have noticed this on some of the wanted posters in the game, but there is an in-custody Xena Contreras reward 100,000 for seeking information on co-conspirators, and this is the first teaser that we've actually gotten regarding her since one that was posted on the Play Apex Twitter account where it says visiting hours. This is pretty interesting because in this image you can see Vantage with her mom sitting in the prison. In the background is actually Mad Maggie. You also can see Crypto and Caustic there hanging out. And in the top, it actually says Hammond Facility Break-In, which I'm pretty sure is a reference to Revenant Reborn. But this does set up the fact that the next legend coming in is most likely going to be Vantage's mom. There's a lot of teasers going for it, and it's pretty much been confirmed that there is an upcoming legend named Artemis that is coming next. The legend model is actually being tested or is close to being finished. However, earliest ETA as posted is for Season 23. Abilities are currently unknown, or they at least were, because another leaker let us know, named Volchaic Titan, that Artemis is going to be involved in something called the Great Hunt. Artemis has a crossbow ability, most likely her ultimate. This crossbow is a modified version of the Bocek bow. A new shotgun that shoots arrows is also going to be coming to the game around the same time, and the Bocek bow will finally be floor loot again. This is actually really awesome, as the Bocek has been there longer than any other care package except for the Kraber, which has been there for pretty much whatever. Now, some important things to know about Vantage's mom and why it's most likely going to be her is, well, Vantage's mom is named Xena Contreras. She has a giant scar on her eye, and interestingly enough, she was wrongfully imprisoned. This is very, very important to know, because that means she is kind of an anti-hero or a hero in some capacity, and she was given a life sentence aboard the Gaian Detention Center before it crashed onto the surface. The other interesting fact about that is E-District is actually on Gaia. Gaia is where Storm Point takes place, along with E-District. There's a couple other ones, but Suotamo is actually where E-District is found, which you can see at the bottom, which is one of the largest cities in the Outlands, known for its resemblance to Angel City. It is also the home planet of Ballistic, Caustic, Crypto, and Rampart. It's interesting that they didn't update that for Vantage, because technically she was born there when the ship crashed. But regardless, the other reason why we know is, well, Artemis is actually in Greek mythology the goddess of the hunt. You can see her right here with bow and arrows. She's got a little deer. This is a Greek statue. And, well, Vantage is all kind of about the hunt. In fact, a lot of our skins reference it with the graceful hunt. Echo is known as a hunting companion with her little bat. And Xena is actually a Greek name. And both of these characters are really big into hunting. When we got the stories from the Outland for Vantage, you can see them both covered in furs and living off the land, along with a skull on the right, which is something that they actually captured and killed. So all this is lining up pretty awesome. Now, in terms of her gameplay, it's kind of hard to get an exact look at it. There was a list of leaked legends. However, the only one that kind of somewhat resembles what could be Vantage's mom is a legend called Scryer, which is also a reference to Bangalore's stories from the Outland with Newcastle. But the reason why they seem similar is, well, they both have that eye marking / scar. However, Scryer's ultimate ability actually got turned into Catalyst, so other than the crossbow, we don't know. But we can actually take a look at that crossbow ultimate, because it is supposed to be basically what the Scorpion is. The Scorpion here is using the Havoc model. This is from a Season 12 leak, and it's an automatic crossbow that fires arrows and is incredibly deadly. Now, this would make sense that this got turned into her ultimate instead of a released weapon. We see this all the time. If we actually look at the Fanatic, which was the leaked weapon at the same exact time, it's a dual-wield energy pistol. Now, the Fanatic was supposed to come in Season 22, but the Fanatic received a ton of changes as well, as we now know we have the Akimbo P2020s in Mozambique, and this was an early test for that got warped into that instead of a brand new weapon overall. The confusing part is, well, is Artemis actually coming in Season 23? Because there is some leaks that were talked about, and that there have been articles written about that Artemis is in the upcoming Season 23 update. However, there are other leakers that have said that Lifeline Reborn is going to be coming in Season 23. We also know quite a bit about Lifeline Reborn, including actually her full kit. which is a combat revive, same as her current passive, but she can glide in the air for a couple of seconds. Her DOC drone will now go ahead and follow you, and her ultimate is called Shockbot 3000, where you place a destructible bot that forcibly ejects enemies from the area. However, it wouldn't surprise me if we see Lifeline receive a little bit more work before she comes into the game. Main reason is Lifeline sits in the top 3 pick rate. Last season, she was one of the top 2 pick legends and held the #1 spot for a while. It'd be kind of weird to go ahead and rework a legend so highly picked and valued in the meta for the current player base, especially when you have other characters down there at the bottom that could receive a little bit of love instead. It'd be much wiser to go ahead and release a new legend, especially after Vantage got a huge buff in this season. If you haven't tried her out, she's actually pretty phenomenal. We do know that Lifeline will be receiving the next Revenant Reborn style leak, and that Artemis is going to be the next legend coming in. We already know a ton about Artemis's lore if everything ends up being correct. The only thing we'll have to wait and see is exactly how her passive task will work with that ultimate Scorpion style ultimate. Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts on Artemis coming to the game? What about Lifeline Reborn? Does she actually need that rework? Also, don't forget to check out this channel right here where I cover more news and information on Apex Legends and so much more. And until next time, everyone, keep slaying in the Outlands. I'll see you out there.